hopefully. Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it again. We went through the pleasantries already. We're going to do it again. What was I saying? Yes, I was saying that it was worse, family. It was worse. I forgot about playing the Indian woman. I think she probably was the best out of everybody, but it was still cringy as hell. And right now the men are on it. And that was on E Network. Excuse me. So, like I said, tonight we'll do it on Kick and Rumble so we can get past them copyrights. And then I guess when I download it, I'll just mirror it and see if I can put it back up on YouTube as a premiere. But that's not what I want to talk about this morning. What I want to talk about is that original thumbnail you saw. I'll just delete that one and then put this one up on this. I gotta talk about MAGA again. I know. There's gonna be somebody in the comment thread talking about somehow you don't talk about the Democrats, even though I literally did it weeks ago, but alright. I'm gonna explain this again to y'all. The reason why I go in on MAGA is because they give me so much material. It baffles me that MAGA has an opportunity to win in a messed up economy. You have 3 wars being fought. Yes, there's 3. And you guys don't want to win. It baffles me. You think bullying people into voting for Trump is going to get you the win. Even when he's trying to go into the center, y'all still are trying this. MAGA, if he loses, he's going to get 76% of the blame. You're going to get the other 24. Because you have to plus minus Trump by about 6. I get up this morning, I peruse X because I want to see, because usually the dumb stuff is said overnight now. That's like the new thing, because they figure people won't see it, and then there'll be an avalanche when people wake up. They're still talking about the Joe Rogan piece. Now, for those who don't know, Joe Rogan went on his show and said that he's looking at RFK as a viable candidate, and he's not leaning 100% towards Trump. Now, if this sounds familiar, this is what happened with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. He said he was looking at Ron Paul as a write-in candidate, and MAGA lost their mind talking about, oh, we were the only ones that stood with you, and you need to be loyal to MAGA. We're not going to support you no more. And then ran right over there. And he bent the knee, even though, they tell us, MAGA, you never bend the knee. They made him bend the knee. And then get back over there, and then they're all loving on him again. Okay. Whew. What the hell was that? A Jamaican restaurant? I wondered why, because they had yellow and green. I wondered why. Okay. What is... Y'all blocking people already? Damn. Y'all didn't even let me see the comment. Y'all just blocking. Well, that's wild. Why is he thinking about my thing this early in the morning? Jesus Christ. Hey, listen. Sid Harth. Yeah, I know you MAGA, and I know all them black people all them black men he had on stage during the RNC. I know it got you hot. I ain't one of them. And please, for the love of God, before you come into my lives again, well, Miss Niecy probably blocked you for 86,000 seconds. But anyway, you could listen. Next time you do that, please turn off the black porn tab that you had open before you did that. Please. This is not X and XXs or X videos or Pornhub or X hamsters. Be quiet. Because I know somebody goes like, how you know all that? Be quiet. Anyway, that's not their comment threads. Okay? Please and thank you. Yeah, please unhide him. Please let him ride. Pause. Let him talk. Because I need MAGA up in here. Because I need MAGA to explain this to me. MAGA. Why y'all have no spine? Let's start there. I know it's I know you saw something that is pause, hard pause, and white pause, and bony pause, and you lost all decorum. But why do you guys have no spine? The spine should already be in you, not being inserted. Pause. How you guys follow accounts that are named Cat Turd. Now, I've spoken about this fool before. He's some retired veteran. I ain't got no problem with the veterans. Shout out to the veterans. They're the reason why I can do what I do. But y'all have these veterans like Cat Turd who want to leverage their military service into the fact that you should be listening to him. And the man has some of the worst tweets I've ever seen when it comes to politics. And thankfully, people are starting to realize it. It's 8 years too late. But you know what I mean. Maybe 4. Because I don't know how long he's been on Twitter. So maybe 4. Y'all follow accounts like that and made that person get money. No, I didn't think about this. This is called jokes in the moment. So you came late, so you don't know the scenario. But we're gonna let you ride. Pause. Then, well, the reason why I brought up cat shit was because cat shit decided to write a tweet this morning, well, maybe yesterday, showing a video from that Colin Ruggs fool. He's another one. I don't know if he MAGA, but he like to play both sides. But I think he leans more towards Trump, but whatever. Miami had a rally in Phoenix at the arena that the Arizona Coyotes NHL team plays at. They said it's about 20,000 capacity. This fool had the nerve to write, looking at this video, I'm paraphrasing, looking at this video, there doesn't seem to be much diversity at a Kamala Harris rally. And I'm saying to myself, okay, let me look at this video. Family, I look at the video. Number one, they're showing like one section. Right? Okay. He might be correct. Then I continue to look at it because it was like 20, 25 seconds. He said there doesn't seem to be much diversity. Tell me why in that one section you had white women, you had black people, you had Latinos. What do you mean there was no diversity? So, number one, you didn't even show the entire arena. But you're saying there's a lack of diversity. Okay. Number two, you literally showed 3 different sectors of the electorate. Including, I forgot about this, including married couples. What's up, Canyon Hotel? Here's the funny thing, Tori, and there were white men there in that video. But I guess he must have forgot about dudes for Harris, but okay. MAGA, why are you so, what? George Bush Jr. will pay for his crimes. We already know he doesn't care about black people, but he will pay for his crime. Because every day I'm being reminded that critical thinking is one of the lost arts. It should be a dark art at this point. You should be looked at if you know how to critically think. Why did I say that? Because then I see that Ian Miles Chong idiot post up a video about Trump and his rally yesterday in Montana, talking about how awesome this looks. Now, I saw that video. You want to talk about lack of diversity? It was like 96% styrofoamian. Now, for those who don't know, Trump did a rally in Montana yesterday. Apparently, he had engine trouble. He had to land his plane because he was supposed to talk in Billings. He landed the plane, and they moved the venue to Bozeman, which is 2 hours away. And all of MAGA ran over there to go see this, and then drove back. Yes, crypto, we know Kanye West is a real one. We know. Thank you so much. Nui, great. Without Googling, tell me the exact percentage of black people in the Republican. Don't nobody block them. I want to see this answer. Tell me the exact percentage of black people in the Republican Party. Go ahead. Since you're confident about your statement, you should be able to tell me right now, next comment, how many black people are in the Republican Party. You should do that. Let's go. We're gonna play Test the Troll today. Let's go. The blacks are always welcome. That's not a number. George Bush will pay for his crimes. Again, you're adding to the lawsuit and the criminal jacket. Dial up. 8% voted. That's wonderful. I talked about that 4 years ago. I asked, you can help. You and Nui, y'all can get together. You can make this like a group project. Right now, without Googling, tell me how many black people are in the Republican Party. Don't Google it. Because apparently y'all don't trust Google because they said Trump wasn't shot. So you two can figure this out. I'm going to talk back to my crowd. Cosmo, let them live. Cosmo, you know these people don't know how to spell people. You let them have blacks. It's okay. People is 6 letters, and they didn't get taught that. Double P's fuck them up. Let them have it. It's okay. Jimmy said less than 10. I need the exact number. Jimmy B, I fuck with you heavy. Let Nui and Dial Up. Let Nui and AOL figure this out, please. Let Netscape and AOL figure this out without Googling it. Since they know, they should be on the phone with each other getting the consensus number. I'm gonna help y'all. This is like y'all on Family Feud and the other team got 3 X's. Y'all have to get a general consensus and give Steve the answer. So let's go. Come on, tell me how many people are in the Republican Party that are black. Thank you so much. See what I mean? George Bush will pay for his crimes again. We're gonna have to add Nui's name to the lawsuit. He might be our star witness. He's writing sentences when I ask for numbers. We're in trouble, family. Next, if I tell him, what is this number in Roman numerals, he's gonna stare at it and say, I just wrote a word that made no sense. Or I probably spelled Elon Musk, one of his kids' names. We're in trouble, family. You about to get some of the best in Baltimore? What is that? The best what? Crabs? Shout out to the crabs. Excuse me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're not gonna fool me again. George Bush will pay for his crimes. But that was a funny ass line. But anyway, so Trump had his rally, and MAGA want to talk about a lack of diversity with a Kamami rally. All right. Okay. Okay. MAGA, I thought y'all didn't want DEI at your rallies. So why do you care about diversity? Oops. Don't you just love it when you can spider web them into their own logic and they can't escape it? Vic the villain, you are not in this. Trump will save us all. Term. Good. I'm glad you said that. Sell me Trump without mentioning Biden, command me, or what he did in his last administration. Sell me Trump. Y'all are less than 90 days. Sell me Trump. You got time. I ain't got to be on the clock till 11. We got 43 minutes. Sell me Trump. Yes, Jack Smith got arrested. Great. He's going to be like, how y'all call it? The 13% of the population doing 52% of the violent crime. He'll be among that. So it's okay. We'll make him an honorary black. So you can boost the numbers. So you and your racist pals can talk about black. Sell me Trump. Let's go. Impress your KKK buddies. Come on. Sell me Trump. Let's have fun. Dial up. Listen, you could talk about John all you want. You don't have a clue about what DEI is. Because if you had a clue what DEI is, you wouldn't be looking on Elon Musk, which I think you probably do. You wouldn't be doing business with a lot of these companies because contrary to what you think, including your boy Trump, he did DEI as well. Maybe you need to go research that. Trump is a big proponent of DEI. So is Elon up until a year ago when he figured out the grift. Yes, crypto. He helped black colleges. Wonderful. That's amazing. Great. He gets back in November 5th. How does he help black colleges again? You can join term and sell me Trump. Explain that. The Republicans aren't racist. We are inclusive. You sure about that? You're sure? Because I seem to remember Republicans down there in Texas trying to get rid of a black woman who won their mayoral race. So much so the entire police department resigned. But y'all so inclusive. Y'all are so inclusive. Your GOP, your RNC, disbanded their minority outreach program. And if you tell me it's because Ronna McDaniel misrepresented the funds, you just proved my point. Y'all are so inclusive. You had your conservative pundits outside lamenting the fact that they asked Amber Rose to speak. But y'all so inclusive. You're so inclusive, you allow y'all's conservatives to go online and make slack fools of themselves over the Sonia Massey deletion. At least in Tatum Talk's crowd, at least they got at him over that. Most of y'all so inclusive, y'all didn't even go outside and say we need to have police reform, but you're so inclusive. Because police reform would benefit everybody. You're so inclusive, I don't see MAGA outside on the streets of New York City trying to turn that city red, but y'all so inclusive. Y'all stay to Staten Island with your cops and firefighters and racist Italians, and the most inclusion you did on there in the last 4 years was go to a migrant shelter and try to get it taken out. But y'all are inclusive. You're so inclusive, every 5 days you mention Chicago when Chicago don't even get mentioned. But y'all are inclusive, right? Kenneth, wonderful. His economy pre-coffee venereal disease was great. Wonderful. He wins on November 5th. How does he get us back to that? Let me ask you a question. Since y'all want to talk about MAGA so inclusive, are y'all down with him rolling out a government crypto program, because that's what he said. As much money as y'all made crypto over the last 6 years, you want the government to control crypto. Let me ask that. But you're so inclusive, right? The man's sitting up there talking about putting restrictions on guns, but that's inclusive, right? Kamami's doing the same thing. That's inclusive, right? Y'all so inclusive. You got all these pundits out here. They won't go talk to black folks, but y'all so inclusive. Why are your pundits scared to talk to black people? Answer me that. Why do they always have their cadre of coons? Explain that to me. Your man don't even want to come outside and talk to black people. He gonna talk to black journalists like they represent black people. He won't even. It wouldn't make sense for y'all to show how inclusive you are. How about you go tell Trump to have an actual rally in Atlanta, not outside the city. I'm talking about inside Atlanta. Buckhead don't count, because we know what Buckhead is if you live down here in Georgia. Buckhead is rich white people. The same town that tried to annex themselves from Fulton County. Have him do a nice rally at Centennial Olympic Park and invite number black people and talk to black folks. Not send Byron Donalds and Wesley Hunt and that other idiot to go talk to black business owners and finesse everybody for a payday. That's what I'm talking about. Wonderful. He gave him a $500 million loan. Guess what? Palestine is getting $109 million. Guess what? Y'all's Trump left how much equipment over there in Afghanistan? That's more than $500 million. How much money did Trump give Israel during his administration that they didn't need? I'm not even going to do that. That's money. That's too easy for y'all. Let's help you critically think. How much of a Jinsa influence, which I'm going to explain what that is in a minute, because I know y'all don't know what that is. I'm not talking about my crowd. I'm talking about you newbies. How much Jinsa influence did Trump buy during his administration? If you don't know what Jinsa is, that's that little program Israel has that has all them cops, police chiefs, commissioners, governors, mayors running over to Israel to learn counterterrorism tactics, which we know what that is. That means cracking heads of their normal citizens. Explain that. Great. Crypto, great. Chicago is Obama Nation. That's wonderful. And if you know that and you want to win this election, you got to turn Chicago red. How are you going to do that? The GOP, there's black GOP. Since y'all are inclusive, there's black GOP members out there in Chicago doing the groundwork. Why y'all not supporting them? Since you're so inclusive. Let me explain. Let me ask you something, MAGA. Y'all so big and bad, right? How come y'all letting the pro-Palestine people make Kamami look a little flustered because they said as soon as that DNC starts, they gonna be outside on her? I don't hear MAGA saying we gonna go to this DNC and we gonna disrupt the works. They gonna listen to us. I need y'all to explain that to me. Y'all talk all big and bad online, and then y'all don't go outside. Y'all know where y'all be stalking these Democrats and liberals pages all day. Y'all should be pulling up on them. By percentages, one of them should be popping up in your city. You should be out there with the phone and the camera, asking questions. I don't see none of this. Crypto, I'm not a Democrat. See, if I was a Democrat, I'd be shilling right now. I'm attacking both of them. But again, George Bush will pay for his crimes and his administration. We got to add them to the lawsuit too. You know, child left behind people are scary. And I told my crowd, right after this election, y'all are going to be the worst set of folk I've ever seen in my life, because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know a damn thing. Nah, ain't no Black Lives Matter here. And it's not anywhere. Black people don't rock with MAGA the way y'all think y'all do. But that's all right. I get it. You saw 10 black people and you figured, oh shit, it's an NBA team. We good. I get it. But where is Term? I still didn't get so Trump. Maybe he did. I was driving. I didn't look at the comments. I just looked at him. I ain't see his comment. He's supposed to sell me Trump. How much did my boy Hunter take from China? I don't know how much Hunter Helmsley did. I don't know how much Triple H took. I don't know. I'm not privy to WWE's financials. I don't know. Crypto, you're not making yourself. Sir, see, now I know you're new. My crowd will tell you, I've been getting at them for years. So much so, my father listens and he gets mad at me that I say stuff. But again, I ask my crowd, has anything I said been a lie? I have many videos up about me criticizing the Jewish people on certain things, and it's still up because I know how to criticize without being an a-hole about it. Oh, I get it. Because I'm black, I'm already supposed to be a Democrat. Cool. Never cease to amaze me. Well, then I'll do this. I'm going to assume you're white, and I'm going to assume you're a racist KKK member that loves Trump. So let's do that. Well, look at this. That's a new one, LGBTQ. Let's get Trump back quickly. That's fine. I'm going to give you an assignment, though. I want you to go to Greenwich Village, and I want you to put that on a sign. And make sure you have it as a pink background. I want to see something. I just want to see something. We should be able to laugh at everybody when they put stuff on film. We should be able to laugh. I'll give you an idea. There's a bar called Monster. I think it should still be there. It's legendary. Go there, because it's all men. Because I'm assuming you're a man. Go there and put that sign in there and ask them about LGBTQ. And when they start to explain the history of the gay population, you say no. You say, let's get Trump back quickly. Let's get back Trump quickly. I want to see what's going to happen. But let me go back. So maybe term. Oh, here we go. The best part of Trump winning in November is watching this clown stream. I can guarantee this guy will cry on stream. Well, I'll be live for 12 hours, so we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot planned that day, so you can come in term, and you can find out if I'm gonna cry. Because my crowd already knows my reaction, whoever wins. If it's Trump, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to work tomorrow. If Kamami wins, okay, she won. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I did the same thing in 2016. I did the same thing in 2020. I did the same thing in 2012. I did the same thing in 2008. Same thing in 2004 when I first voted. It's just the next day is Wednesday. And you move on. The world is not gonna mysteriously and miraculously change in 24 hours. It's okay. What you need to be concerned with is maybe that day, whoever wins, BRICS becomes fully functional and just destroys the dollar that day. Then you should be crying. Yes, the cicadas are loud. Yes. But we know you Jersey niggas, y'all hear them cicadas and then y'all get to busting your guns up there. By the way, free Dexter Taylor. MAGA, why are you not getting to Trump and telling him to free Dexter Taylor? All he did was make ghost guns as a hobby, and he's sitting down for 10 years. But y'all so about gun laws. That man did nothing wrong. But we figured, y'all don't like libertarians too tough. I get it. Great, Maurice. That's wonderful. Your money looked good when Trump was in office. Sell me Trump. How does he do it again? How does he get the GDP working in our favor? How does he get the supply chain moving again? He keeps talking about drill, baby drill, to make us energy independent. That's wonderful. Saudi Arabia got rid of the petrodollar. How does that help us? What countries are we going to trade with to that the oil that we are producing gets an adequate price on the market? When I have Guyana right now trading with India, which is part of BRICS, giving them almost $250 million, a quarter billion barrels. How does that work? How's that going to help us? Well, Palpatine's dead, so it is what it is. I think he's dead. I've never watched Star Wars. He might be dead. I don't care. Anyway. Let's give him a chance. He only has 4 years. And he technically has 3. Because his first year in office is Biden's last budget. Or Kamami's last budget. Whatever the case may be. It's a Democrat budget. So, yes, that's going to be... who knows what the hell they put in there that he's going to have to follow. So how is he going to do that? Sell it to me. It shouldn't be this hard. Yes, drill, baby, drill. That's wonderful. That's one source of income. Again, I just explained. All these other countries are trading with themselves. There's no petrodollar. How does he take that oil and turn it into profit? Explain that to me. Here's the problem, Zach. J.G. Wentworth might be woke. They might not pick up the phone for him. They have a lot of black people in their commercials. They might be woke. So he might not be able to go there. That's wonderful. I'm glad you know ages. Kamami 60. Tim Walz, I think, is 63. It is what it is. Y'all love old people. Y'all won't help them with Social Security, but you love old people telling you what to do because you think they have the wisdom. It's okay. Y'all were angling for Kamami to run with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is like in her mid to late 60s, but that's okay. Trump is never old. I'm sure his back creaks when he gets off the aid. I'm sure it does. Y'all still not selling me Trump. Crypto, I cape for no politician. I cape for no politician. Everybody get it. My crowd will tell you. What I say about Congress, vote them all out. I give a damn. That's wonderful, Nui. He's a businessman. You're not selling me his business plan. Sell it to me. All I heard was drill, baby, drill. I lost an election in 2020. They took it from me. And crypto, government-based. I'm not moved. I'm staying on my couch. Matter of fact, I got the guy coming on Monday to reupholster it. I could care less. Sell me. I got children to worry about. I got a wife to worry about. I'm trying to buy a house. I need these interest rates to go down about 3% within 18 months. How's he going to do that? Explain it to me. Zach, when has businesses ever helped you? What are you talking to me on? You're talking to me on an internet service inside of an app that is controlled by a multi-billion-dollar company that runs one of the biggest search engines on planet Earth. I think business is okay. I'm sure if you look outside your window to your driveway, there's a car there. I'm sure that car and the business that created it helps you get to work. Helps you get to the grocery store, which is another business. Helps keep food in your mouth. I'm sure that same car helps you get to the pharmacy when you're sick. The businesses of them trucks that get the supplies to us. Business does a lot. Are a lot of them corrupt? Yes. But they're still needed. I'm pretty sure you have an Amazon Prime account. I'm pretty sure. That helps you. You can go buy something, and if you make $25, they'll overnight it to you. You ran out of your last pair of socks. You don't want to go to the laundromat. You could just order $25 worth of socks and you can get to work on your regular schedule in the morning. No, Vic the villain. No. You're partly right. No, the CBDC is digital dollars to get rid of the greenback. No more cash in hand. That's what that means. Which is also dangerous because they can control the value of it and you don't have it in hand. So they can fuck with it. This is what no, Denise is not a bot, boo yo main. She's actually been on film. But welcome in just the same. See, we're nice here. She could have blocked you off of that, but I told her not to. Tariff policy, here's the thing once again. It sounds great on paper, but again, who's controlling it? See, what y'all fail to realize is regardless of the administration that gets in, I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me over saying this, but haven't y'all noticed that there's a lot more APAC people talking lately? See, they got y'all confused over with this Project 2025 nonsense. I already talked about that, and I've been studying what's been going on the last 30 days. I'm looking at APAC. APAC is trying to put themselves in positions to influence policy. Like I tell my crowd, don't be surprised if Kamami wins, Chuck Schumer jumps into her cabinet. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Trump wins, you hear Dave. We already know about that, sir. How'd that work? You think China and them do that again? What happened? I forgot to leave my car on and keep the phone cool, and it stopped working because it got open. That was my fault. That was my fault. Now they ain't kidnapped me. They can't kidnap me. I scream. I scream. I scream, and I drop this in people's femoral arteries. So yeah, we good. Yes, the Reciprocal Trade Act. China's not going to follow that. BRICS is not going to follow that. So how does that work? Y'all seem to not understand there is going to be a great reset after this election. This is why I said whoever lost the election, the other side needs to get fresher and younger. And the Republicans did not do that. They look foolish. They're out there letting their people talk for them when they, as the Republicans, your leaders, should be outside talking about policy every day. Not about woke, DEI, CRT, affirmative action. What's the other one? What's the other A one? I keep forgetting it. Acronyms. What do I mean? Great reset. Everything's going to change. The way we do business is going to change. The way politics are, it's going to change. Someone predicted back in 2019 the 2024 election would be won on social media. What have you been seeing? Social media. Kamami and them came out with that disrespectful things N-word should know. Trump's out there. They talk about Project 2025. He got to disavow. Everything's changed. Not so much more digital because there's still the big human factor, but I think for 2028 you're going to see a lot more AI involved. Project 2025 is not for the people. Okay, Nui, I'm going to help you out. See, y'all just cared about what was on the 922 pages. I need y'all to go Google who was part of that little Project 2025 deal. And you tell me which one of them organizations are really for you. See, this is what I mean. You guys were told what to look for. You guys did not go down that rabbit hole. I went down that rabbit hole. That video's on my channel. It may look good on paper, but you got to understand them organizations that are connected to it, they don't have your best interest. Those are authoritarians. Just like the Democrats and their think tanks are authoritarians. It's funny that y'all keep wanting to vote people in that want to tell you what to do. If you're going to vote a politician in, here's what you're supposed to do. Your politician is supposed to make sure the economy works, nobody bombs us, and there's laws in place that you can protect yourself and your family. You should be going to your politicians as a last resort. I don't see y'all doing that. Y'all want y'all's politicians, y'all go outside and bitch on social media about some shit, and then here y'all go, politician telling, politician A, you gotta change this law. Politician B, you gotta change this law. They're changing laws. They're messing with free speech right now. I would not be surprised if the Democrats won and they get the House and the Senate back, they start limiting free speech. And you conservative Republican GOP idiots would go for it. Yes, you would. And you know why I know you would go for it? Because the second that would happen, the first thing you would do was go bitch on social media. You would not go take up your arms to go outside and fight for your free speech. I know you won't. Y'all so scary. There should have been 500,000 to 1,000,000 people outside on January 6th. Wasn't that number. Nobody's putting their faith in man, sir. See, this is why I'm talking about. Y'all don't listen. I literally just said your politicians are supposed to make sure you have the tools to protect yourself and your family. I'm not asking them to do it for you. I'm asking them to make sure that you don't impede that. I didn't say unilaterally, because you're supposed to do that. When you turn over to your lady and your kids come in there and jump on you when you try to sleep in on a Saturday, you should feel confident that if a cocksucker jumps through the window or breaks down the door, you can protect them. And when you protect them, them come slap them silver cuffs on you. That's what I mean. No, my eye contact is not weak as fuck. I'm looking. I'm observing my surroundings. That's another thing. MAGA, y'all look too linear. No, Kobe was a black American. I'm Jamaican. We're not related, but I appreciate that. MAGA, y'all think too linear. Everything is straight tunnel vision. That's why y'all get caught off guard all the time. Y'all love talking about grifters, but you didn't see Kyle Rittenhouse as a grift. Y'all love talking about grifters. You didn't see CJ Pearson as a grift. You didn't condemn his mother and his father, his adoptive mother and father, from sending him out there as a 12-year-old to talk about conservative politics when he has no business talking about conservative politics at 12. Your vision is so linear. Now you're having conservative pundits on YouTube who never aligned with you until Trump got in, but that wasn't a grift. That's wonderful that she's Indian. Y'all keep playing around. You're going to have the first Indian, Canadian, American president who wants to let more Indians into the country, just like Vivek did. That's what I mean when I say y'all think linear. Y'all heard Vivek say it. Y'all were cool with it because it was Vivek. Now you hear Command Me saying it, now you got a problem. That's what I mean. Okay, Nui, I'm Jamaican. Watch your mouth. He's not Afro-Jamaican. He's what we call down there a coolie. That's an Indian. He's not black. I really need y'all to understand, just because he has the last name Harris does not mean he's black. That's already been proven. He did an interview 5 years ago. They asked him point blank, "Are you black?" He said, "No, I'm a Jamaican." What does that tell you? No, we don't agree on that, Nui, because if we agreed on it, you wouldn't have wrote that. So I already know you thought that she was black already. MAGA, you're not thinking out here. Balu Bear, she's not black. We just, Nui and I literally just explained this to you. She's not black. She's cosplaying as a black woman. Just because she went to Howard does not make her black. Just because she pledged a black sorority does not mean she's black. Go look up the white people that are in black sororities. Rachel Dolezal is not black. She is an AKA as well. She's not black. Correct, Nui. She's Indian. Both sides. She's a white Brahmin on her mama's side, and she's a coolie on her dad's side. You're going to, because MAGA will not shut up and worry about policy. Y'all are going to screw around and have an Indian American woman as your president. Because y'all don't understand how politics works. And she's going to put her people, her cousins, in prime positions where they're going to influence policy. No. Valubert, you realize what you wrote is an oxymoron, correct? And it's high irony. You voted for Trump, then you wrote they told you who your leader is. Didn't Trump do that? I understand why now he said my base is stupid. They're bringing out Montel Williams and Willie Brown to talk about Kamami, and y'all are sitting there eating it up, retweeting the hell out the video, when y'all should be retweeting about policy. Y'all already established that she's Indian. Great. Where are the policies? Okay, Bear. Okay. So you need a primary and a debate to push out the issues. Oh God. So let me understand this. So from January 20th, 2021 to today, which is August 10th, 2024, that's at least over 1,000 days. And y'all telling me y'all didn't push policy not one time. Y'all couldn't talk about policy. Y'all couldn't put out a wish list of what you wanted your elected leaders to do. Guru, see, you're new here. I'm going to give you grace. This is how I talk all the time. I'm actually being respectful of MAGA, because I could have really went in on him over this Joe Rogan piece. I didn't. When they came in and started asking questions and leaving comments, I engaged with them. See, I get it. I get it. Guru, now you're talking about him acting like a 20-year-old white chick. I bet you listen to Fresh and Fit. I bet you do. You probably got them on a timer every morning about 7 o'clock when you're in the shower. You want to hear Amro Foodle talk about Grinder at 7 o'clock in the morning trying to get ready to go to work or start your day. I get it. I get it. Only an insecure man would come in here and say that somebody talking about politics sounds like a 21-year-old white girl. I get it. You like them at 21 so you can get them their first drink, so you can take advantage of them. You sound like the type. I get it, though. You don't have to tell us, sir. Keep your inhibitions to yourself. It's okay. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Who got the blue wrench? Guru obviously has to get to his class to go teach people how to listen to Fresh and Fit and get nothing out of it. Y'all know what to do. Joshua, this man does not like women. Fresh and Fit taught him well. If you like 21-year-old white girls, why would you attack 21-year-old white girls? There might be one in here that you see. You're right. It is teenage logic. And guess who the politicians are going after right now? That's right, the teenagers. Well, damn, you walked right into that one, didn't you? I identify as a teenager. Thank you. Tax cuts don't always work, Newey. That's the thing. They sell y'all that. It doesn't always work. Tax cuts, mostly what they do is enrich the company's pocket, the person who runs it. It doesn't always work. In theory, it should work to employ more people. But that system's not going to work anymore because people are not going to want to go slave for 60 hours a week anymore. That's why a lot of people are leaving a lot of industries and going into industries where they have a better work balance life. This is why when you go on Indeed and Monster and all these other career employment sites, they all writing right now work-life balance. You're right, Noe, that all the teenagers are woke. That's why they want to shut down TikTok. They so woke and telling the truth out here, they're screwing up the work. They're trying to shut down an app. Free speech again. Free speech. But okay. Okay. Y'all making this too easy. Great. Trump is on deck. I told y'all to sell him to me, and y'all haven't sold me him. Not one person. Not one. Y'all just want him in there because you want to dunk on Democrats. I'd respect you more if you just said that. You could dunk on Democrats again for 4 years. I'd have respected that answer. Well, y'all in here trying to flip over yourselves over policy that y'all can't even tell me what the policy is. It's all good, though. I got to go to work. Life don't stop. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. Programming note for everybody. I'm going to be talking about MAGA again on Monday. I'm going after black conservatives. Y'all can come back up in there. We can have the conversation. I'll be on StreamYard this time. Y'all can come up and we can have that conversation. Balu Bear, the fact that you just wrote honesty, I should block you off of that. Because if you think a politician is honest, boy, I gotta go. Now I'm done. Now I gotta go. um, let's see, Slay World. The fact that you asking me that question, I have to question you. The fact you're asking another man how much would he charge to put something in his mouth? That's pause. Fresh and Fit and not beating these charges. Oh my God. You're thinking about another man's mouth. My God. Whew. Oh Lord. Oh my God. I guess MAGA does stand for Make Americans Glizzy Again. I guess. All right, I gotta go, family. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Go out there, get some sun. Go to the beach. Play with your kids. Play with your wife. Some of y'all up in here, go play with your boyfriend. I guess. We don't discriminate. We fuck with all of y'all. All right, y'all take care. Stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. They gave us a hell of a demonstration here today. Jesus Christ. And it's a Saturday, too. Damn shame. At least troll me on Sunday. Maybe I'll go live again Sunday. Maybe I'll troll me then. Just make sure when you troll me tomorrow, if I do go live, just say Jesus Christ in the morning. And say, matter of fact, before you come in there, y'all got to tell me God is good. Y'all got to finish it for me. You done? No. I'm done now, and I'm going to go see your girl. My wife said it's okay to get 21-year-olds. It's all right. I'm going to go see your girl now. But she black, so, it is what it is. But I'm out. No, my ego's fine, sir. I don't have an ego. Unlike Trump, I don't have an ego, but it's okay. It's okay. No, now that you told me to click it, I'm not gonna click it. You can be in my pocket now. Watch. That's my pocket. Now you're in the dark, bitch. You know what? You're in the dark now, so you're black. Oh Lord. Look, you're still in the dark. Look, now you got a little bit of light. Now you got a little bit of light. Maybe you should go outside, do this. Touch grass. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now you're gonna go back in the dark. Look, look, it's dark again.